There's a big thunderstorm coming. Helen, if you're online, if you comment, it helps the algorithm. So comment, like. Ladies, if you're watching, I'm not filming you. For God's sake, how many times do I have to tell you? Yes, so if any of the ladies of 136 are listening, I'm not actually filming you. Like if you go back and you look at my Instagram account, every time I come to Cambodia, I spend a lot of time filming the sky and things like that. So I know a lot of you are worried that's what I'm doing is filming you, but I'm not. I genuinely have an interest in the Cambodian skies. So if you're listening to this now or in a few days on record, no, but I'm not here to record you. I'm not that desperate, you know. So I just like Cambodia very much, and I see this as a really good way of promoting the country, and also this street, which is my favourite street on, you know, in Cambodia basically, you know, my favourite street in the world. Like when I first came here to Cambodia, you know, nearly 17 years ago, this street didn't exist. You know, there was virtually nothing here. Look at it now. Like what you have here is better than what they've got in Thailand, Vietnam, because the Khmer are better, you know. I love Cambodia. Long live the kingdom. And stop yelling camera at me. It's really annoying. That cloud looks like a face. Okay, it's working. Hey, ladies, I'm not filming you, okay? So don't worry, okay? I'm not gonna film you. If you go and look on my Instagram account, okay? Go back to like 2008, 2009. You can see me down in Sihanoukville. I'm constantly filming and taking long exposures of the sky. That's what I do. It's like a hobby. If I was gonna film you, I'd be in the back here with like my 650mm lens, you know, taking photos like incognito, so to speak. But I have to live here. I'm not leaving, and I'm not gonna film you or betray you. So if you're watching and you work here on this street, understand that I love Cambodia, and that's why I'm here. And I love helping the Khmer. And that's one of the reasons that I did this with the webcam, because filming the sky, the weather, and you know, wide angle shots of the street, you know, it's good for promoting the area. So if you're watching this and you're Khmer and you're worried about what I'm doing, my door is wide open, you know, like I'm open to, you know, any suggestions or anything like that. But I definitely won't be filming you, so do not worry. Hello Rupert, how are you? Hello from Cambodia. Anyway, so if you work here on this street, you're not watching at the moment, watch this on record. And yeah, I'm not gonna like betray, you know, I'm not gonna shit in my own nest, you know, but also I wouldn't betray you. So don't worry, and have a good day. And thank you for watching, Rupert. Hey, if you can tell me, where are you? Like, what part of the world are you in? If you could tell me, that'd be great. I'd like to know. Alaska. Oh wow. It's pretty cold. It's actually it's really nice here at the moment. It's very warm, always. But yeah, I just wanted to get on and say that, you know, to all of the girls that work here on 136, know that I'm not going to film you intentionally, you know, like and no close-up shots of anyone walking on the street or anything like that as well. It's not going to be like that. And but I see this as a really good way of promoting Cambodia, and that's why I'm doing it. You know, like, it helps me, but it also helps you. You know, the more customers that you get here on the street, the more money you're going to make, right? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm actually not very well at the moment, so I've got a really bad flu or something. But anyway, thank you for watching, and yeah, if you want to look at anything particular, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you out there. Anything else to say, Rupert? Any other stories about Alaska? Yeah, so if you're just tuning in and you work on this street, understand that I am not going to film you, okay? That's not what I'm doing. Go and look at my Instagram account, JSN King, okay? Go right down to the bottom of the page. I think it started about 2008, 2009, maybe 2007. And you can see me here in Cambodia. I am constantly filming the sky. So don't worry. 4:30, oh right, 4:30 in the morning. Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, oh well, very good. Are you planning on coming to Cambodia at all? Yeah, have you been before? Oh yeah, cool. Well, look, Rupert, if you do the AVSE course, make sure you put me down as the referrer, because they will pay me a kickback, and I'll share it with you, because I need all the help I can get, you know. It's yeah. So yeah, put me down. I highly recommend it. It's a really good course. I've got no complaints at all, you know. Yeah, cool. And yeah, what'll happen is like you'll arrive, and usually around about the day you arrive is when I get paid, and then I give you that money, like $100. So like I'll meet with you and all that sort of stuff. And if you need any help sort of finding the place or just any general help at all, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you. What's the temperature there at the moment? Yeah, it'd probably suit me. That's the only thing I struggle with out here is the heat. Like I'm just not built for it. It's 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so that must be what about? It's pretty low in. Crazy. Yeah, it's a hive of activity down here tonight. Well, one thing that I really love about 136 is just like it's just a whole sort of community unto itself. But all the street vendors and like even you get the Indians that walk up and down the street with their bags with all the dresses for the girls, and they get them out and sort of show them the dresses, and like it's just great to sit up here and watch. So if you do move to Phnom Penh and you're looking for a really good street to live on, 136 is, as long as you get you can get an apartment like mine that's got like an enclosed bedroom, so you don't hear the sound outside. If you're a light sleeper, it's you can get a bit like rowdy at like early hours in the morning, but it's one of my favourite streets in the whole world, this one. No, look, Cambodia is not like that at all. It's really surprising actually. The Khmer are a very sort of placid race, but you don't get any of that sort of stuff here. That's why I love it here so much. It's like, I mean, it's very safe. Like I always say that the biggest dangers that you've got here are car accident, that sort of thing, on the roads, or maybe if you're guaranteed to get your heart broken here for sure. But you'll also probably meet the love of your life, So it's it's a great place. Like if you're looking to get married, this is a good place to come, because you meet like a very simple sort of like lifestyle, and it sort of complements that sort of a relationship, family, that sort of thing. I've been to California too. Only once though. Oh look, believe me, right? Like if you come here and you're looking for a wife, okay, you've come to the right place. Like I'll help you. Like I know a lot of Khmer, and a lot of really nice girls as well that are like, I mean they'd love a good guy, Yeah, it's not like Thailand. It's not like Vietnam. It's a different sort of, like I always say, the closer that you get to Cambodia, the nicer the people get, It's But if you're looking for a wife, like it's you know, this is the place to come. If you want to talk about that, feel free to email me as well. My email's in the bio. Like if you're looking to meet a girl, like there's lots of really nice people here that would love to go out for a meal, that sort of thing. Get to know you. You know, who knows, you know. A couple of days ago, we had some monkeys here on 136, and they were climbing on the secret sign over there, and they went down the power lines and were running amok. Yeah, it really is. Look, if you come here, like for instance, the apartment downstairs for me is for rent at the moment. That's $250, and it's been vacant now for almost a month. But there's even, just across the road from me right now, you can see there's 3, 4 for rent, like just directly across the road from where I live. So like finding accommodation isn't that hard. Like finding the right one on 136 might be a bit more difficult. If you're a light sleeper especially, but it doesn't affect me. The other thing you've got to watch out for coming here as well is lifestyle, because things like alcohol are inexpensive, and a lot of people come unstuck that way. A lot of people, I always joke, a lot of people come to Southeast Asia to die, but it's also true. Like a lot of people come here and they just can't handle the lifestyle. They sort of go crazy, Yeah, so yeah, it can have that effect, right? Yeah. But yeah, like when were you thinking of coming out? Okay, cool. Oh well, like you talk to me anytime. Like I'm really unwell at the moment. I've got like a really bad flu. I've had a fever all day, so yeah. Well, just remember, it's inexpensive once you get here. If you don't go out and all that sort of stuff, like you stay away from bars and that sort of thing, like you can live really inexpensively, especially in the provinces. So consider that as well. What do you do for work? Oh, okay, cool. Oh well, like just remember, like if you're coming here to teach, or whatever. I mean, you want to have enough money for, I'd say, your first 3 months rent in advance. If you can have that plus bond, which is another month or whatever your rent is, you can probably survive here comfortably on $20 a day. That's on top of your rent. So if your rent, say, a month's $270, you've got $20 a day on top of that. You're living quite well. If you've got $40 a day on top of that, you're living really well. And if you've got anything above that, your lifestyles can go quite ridiculous. Okay, well that's cool. Oh well, look, just remember, if you've got any questions, feel free to talk to me anytime. It can be scary, sort of coming, places away from home when you haven't been there before. So, if you've got any questions, just let me know. Looks like we're gonna get a thunderstorm pretty soon. Yeah, well, eight grand's a lot of money here. The trick to it for you is to come out here, live conservatively. You'll get a really, really nice apartment for $200-300 a month in Phnom Penh. Even cheaper if you're in Siem Reap or other areas. But most of the work's here. The higher wages and stuff are generally here. $8,000. I mean, you could live in Cambodia for a year on that, But also, a lot of guys, they sort of come here and they, they just can't help themselves. Like, they're out every night and all that sort of thing. If you're staying home, it's cheap. Those clouds are getting really dark. Yeah, if you're ever online, Rupert, just let me know and we can talk. I don't actually get out very much here. I spend a lot of time at home, and it's good to have a chat. So. The other thing about Cambodia as well is the garbage trucks just come up 136. I'm pretty sure, I think it's either 6 or 7 nights a week that it does that. And you think, we don't even have that back in the West, Daily garbage runs. Right now there's probably, I don't know, there'd have to be at least maybe 2,000-3,000. Oh, probably more two tonight. Maybe tomorrow night, about 3,000 ladies that work on this street. They're lovely girls as well. They're like you very rarely meet like a Khmer that you don't like. Virtually all of them. Even the ones that you don't actually get on with that well. They're a real joy, compared to back home. Like the people back home can often be like kind of mean, But I mean, I reckon at least 50% of the women on the street hate my guts. They cannot stand me. They think, oh, he's taking photos, all this sort of stuff, And that kind of drives me crazy because every other night of the week you've got some new girl that's just started and she's pointing, oh, camera, So that becomes kind of frustrating for me at the moment. But the people that work on the street, they're just adorable, They're like if the Thais are like a hot chili, the Khmer are like a sweet honey. They're the most adorable people on the planet. And what our leaders did here, like Kissinger died today, Henry Kissinger, and what him and Richard Nixon did here to Cambodia, what a disgrace, But anyway, I love Cambodia. I love the Khmer, so I'm sure that you'd really like it. And also, like, if you're looking to meet someone, like, it's a really great place to meet your partner because the Khmer have such a really good sort of family sort of frame of mind and all that sort of stuff as well. They make great partners as well. Good experience sort of getting away from the West. Yeah, I've been to Laos. Yeah, actually, the Lao are very similar to the Khmer. They're also quite placid and they're lovely. Like I've been to the 4,000 Islands. I've been to Paksay and further north. But in the last, ever since I first came to Cambodia, it's pretty much where I always come, and that's why I'm living here now. Because I just love the lifestyle. So if you're looking for somewhere, to sort of build up a little life or something like that, help your local people as well in the process. And Cambodia is definitely the most user friendly and the most friendly in general. Like, they really are. But yeah, Laos is lovely. Like, it's got great countryside. It's kind of like northern Vietnam in a lot of ways. Anyway, there's gonna be a storm pretty soon. Hopefully. I'm thinking I might just make a quick time lapse of the sky in a few minutes. Cool cloud going past there now. It's one thing I'll say for Southeast Asia, like the skies, like the thunderstorms and stuff like that, they're just unbelievable, Some of the best in the world you'll find in Cambodia. quite wide enough, this one. That's not a bad view there for a second. That cloud coming over. Oh, look, I'll say this about Cambodia, okay? Like, the Khmer often may be poor, but they live in many ways a better life than what we do in the West. They have this sense of community here, and family, and just overall, just general character, and I just love the Khmer. I mean, you could call me biased, but I'm not from Cambodia, but. I've been to 104 countries, and this one is by far my favourite because the people that live here they're just adorable. Like if they were a dog, they'd be bloody They'd be like, what's a classic dog? I don't know, a golden retriever. Like the Khmer are just so lovely, and guarantee, like you'll come here and you'll meet a girl and you'll fall madly in love with her. Like and often the feelings might be mutual, but really the end game here is you have to understand that you have to make it sustainable. So you've got to get a job, you've got to be able to pay, to sustain yourselves. And often a lot of these girls that live in Cambodia, they might not have finished school, they might not have a job that pays any sort of Western wages. So if you want to have a realistic sort of chance of making it work, you've got to make it sustainable. So that's, English teaching is a really good sort of foot in the door in that regard. And also the thing about Cambodia as well is, like, a lot of us from the West come to Cambodia thinking, we're going to help them, right? But so often it's the other way around. So often it's them helping us. Just their general mindset, they're very conscientious. If we didn't have such tight visa restrictions and we let the Khmer into the United States and Australia, which I think we should, most of us wouldn't have a job because they make us look sloppy. Like the Khmer are like superhumans, and when you come here, like, the girls that work on the street, half of them are like supermodels. Like they've got beautiful features, beautiful hands, and that's what I mean. Like if you spend time on 136, you're guaranteed to get your heart broken almost every other day of the week because you meet these girls and you want to marry them. But yeah, that's genuinely what it's like. It's kind of ridiculous, but that's not why I'm here. Like I could get that sort of a service anywhere in Southeast Asia, but Cambodia's got sort of a, I don't know. It's definitely the simplicity. It's the tuk-tuks. It's kind of like a cross between Barcelona, with its streets and its sort of like grid city layout, to Amsterdam with that sort of village feel and sort of hippie sort of backpacker scene, on magic mushrooms. Like it's a trippy place. It's definitely worth coming to. You'll love it. You really, I guarantee it. Like you'll come here, as long as you can make it sustainable, you're gonna love it. That's the really big thing. There's a cool cloud going past there now. is such a cool cloud. Like you can't really see it properly, but it's huge. Yeah, so if you're online, if you let me know where you're from, and if it's any of the girls on 136, if you can please let me know, because I want to talk to you while we're online. That is such a cool cloud. Hey, Rupert, if you're still online, can you tell me if you've had a look at any of my playlists? I haven't actually started formally teaching yet, but I'm going to start probably start by January, I'd say. Just at the moment, I've been really crook the last couple of months. I've had a couple of health issues. So just at the moment I'm not working, but I will be starting sort of as soon as possible because it's always important to have money, right? So, but yeah, just right now I'm not teaching, but I have been an English teacher before. I worked in Spain as a teacher, and I've also been through ABSC. So that's what I'll be doing in probably the first quarter of next year, and maybe sort of just do part-time after that. But I've got a couple of other things that I've been working on, so that's what I'm doing. But definitely, if you're going to teach English, definitely do that course. That's the course to do. If it was me as well, knowing what I know now, just being the type of student that I am, I'd probably do it in Vietnam and then come to Cambodia after you've done it in Vietnam. Not because doing it here is bad or anything like that, but just because they've got more people on the ground. Here, I think they've got about 5 staff. Over there, they've got more like 20, which does make a difference if you're not great academically. But the operation that they've got here in Cambodia is also very good. It's the trainers and all their admin staff and management. They're fantastic. It's also Australian accredited by the Australian federal government. So you know what you're getting, is a qualification that the world will recognise. So that's also handy. But I think you'll find once you come to Cambodia and you get a real taste for it, you don't want to leave. Just living amongst the Khmer is just adorable. But they really are some of the nicest people on the planet. As a matter of fact, I think there was a survey done recently, and they were in the top 10 globally. But I actually think they're number one. You know, like I really love the Corvette. Just love the Corvette. Okay, no worries, Ruben. Good talking to you, mate. Listen, talk to me anytime. And any questions, just let me know, mate. Have a good day. No worries, man. Have a good day. Bye. Nice to meet you, mate.